And we're back with Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templar's Director's Cut. Where we left off, we had just we had just gotten a shell casing, we had smashed it, and we were trying to work out this puzzle. Now basically how this works is you lift up the cross, but if you let it fall down, these both close. Well, the thing closes anyway, but this one closes too. So what you need to do is you need to put something in there to hold it up. Namely, shell casing.
The stone cross was...
So you go over here, you take on the cylinder, you shove that in there.
The artifact slot behind the old walls. I could hear some kind of mechanism groaning into life, but whatever had been triggered had now jammed.
So, you may wonder, how do we get through that? Well, this is how.
I removed the shell case. The cross didn't drop back down.
You take this and use it on that. Although I don't know how a shell casing could do that. It's
Another
not particularly...
Another secret room. Somebody had something.
Well, let's keep going. See what we can find here. It's dark. Too dark.
Wow. Through the darkness, I could see that this was a stateroom. But for what purpose? And how did it tie in with Carchon?
Well, let's go turn on this generator really quick. And find out.
Amazing. The thing still works.
These, flags remind me of, well, I'm sure Nico will tell you.
The flags had faded, but their message was still pretty clear. Fascist regalia. A message of hate.
Yep. Fascism. I don't like fascism.
The desks were covered with a layer of dust. I wasn't going to...
There's something over here. But I'm going to go over here first. Let's see what's on the desk.
It was pretty clear from the lack of dust that someone had been working very recently at this desk.
Now, my French is lousy, but basically what you got here, obviously that's a picture of Nico, but what I'm getting this is that, or at least this one, it's two murders, I know. I think it's like assassinations or something. It's simple coincidence or serial murder.
The dregs at the bottom of the mug hadn't dried out or gone moldy. It wasn't more than a day old.
Uh-oh. That could bode badly. My French is too lousy to read these other things here. Sorry about that. Well, I know la police. But anyway.
Oh my god. The sheet was a printout with my personal information. Everything from my favorite food to my waist size. They were right about chocolate. But come on, guys. I'm a size 10. There was even a picture of me, taken with a telephoto lens. Carchon wouldn't have taken these pictures himself. This was big and organized. I was part of it. And people were getting murdered.
That doesn't bode well. Okay, what we got?
This was the article I'd written about the costume killer. My suspicions were right. Carchon had cut it out. 2 businessmen had been killed. One in Italy, one in Japan. In each case, the killer had worn a costume. A penguin, and then a snowman. But that wasn't the only link between the 2 murders. Both the victims had been big media do-gooders. And I proved they were just the opposite. So, how did they fit in with Carchon?
We probably don't want to know. Well, let's see if we can open this drawer here.
Inside the drawer, I found a note written in some kind of code.
close it, I guess. Or not.
Damn, don't you just hate it when that happens?
Yes, I do, actually. A lot. Hey, there's something else in here.
A photo, long lost, had fallen down the back of the drawer. It was very old, but there was no mistaking the guy in the foreground. Carchon.
It's a scene
Behind
of
him were
destruction.
soldiers, a burning village, and a corpse. The photograph was cropped on the right-hand side. Somebody else in the picture obviously didn't want to be in it anymore. I wasn't surprised. This was Africa in the 60s. An uprising was being brutally suppressed. And here was Mr. Media himself, Carchon, doing the suppressing. The photograph was not just powerful evidence. It was also my ticket to one explosive story.
Yeah.
The draw had come out easily.
Okay, well.
There was nothing.
Okay. Let's go over here then.
The flags had.
No. Didn't mean to. And... yeah.
That wasn't going to.
There. Jeez.
A slot next to the safe door. It was like being back in kindergarten.
No, that's not it. Methinks it be the... Go ahead and put this back over here. Just to be safe, you know?
The crow.
As I suspected. Oh, well. Bugger. I know there's... At least I used to know the solution to that. Let's try this again. This will work. Maybe. Maybe. Hold still. Let's try that. Nope. Ah, yes, the substitution cipher. Wow. The way this works is kind of weird. Let's see. I'm thinking that's an A. At least it seems like an A. And I'm thinking this thing is an N, maybe. And then this. D. So that would make that an E. This thing would be an I. Well, I know what it's gonna say here. This is Pierre, obviously. So, that would be a P. These circular things would be R's. I think that's an O. And no, I don't have a walkthrough or anything. 2. Not a coincidence. So that would make these C's. This is an H. There's several of these things throughout the game, by the way. I think it's an M. Maybe. No, wait, wrong one. This would be a Y then, if I can find it. This would be a G. that's probably an L. These things are S's. This would be a U. Okay, this is C. I mean F, sorry. Yeah. This would be a W. B. This is B. This is a K. If I can find it. This would probably be a J. Take great care.
I decrypted the note. It read, here. Full report to follow. But this is too urgent to wait. Arno and Yamada both dead. This is not a coincidence. Indeed, it seems that all of us who came together in July are in danger. Take great care. X.
That doesn't bode well, does it?
I wasn't the only one to make the connection between the costume killer murders. I'd been right all along. That was why he had asked to meet me. But what did I know that he didn't? I had enough for a story. An amazing story that was going to make my reputation and blow Conscience to pieces.
Well, I didn't get to get into that safe there.
Bonsoir, Collard.
Nico, it's Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie, you cracked open the champagne yet?
Are you crazy?
What's wrong? Wait a minute. You didn't print it, did you?
Of course I didn't print.
That's the best piece I've written.
The last, as far as I'm concerned.
Wasn't he an ass?
Important.
It's suicidal. You can't destroy a national hero.
He deserved
Oh,
it.
yes, you can.
His corpse isn't even cold.
Ronnie, 2 hours ago I told you what I'd found. You loved it. You begged me to write it up immediately.
2 hours is a long time in newspapers, Nico.
Someone's got to you, haven't they?
Listen up, Nicole,
course.
and
It's
listen
obvious.
good. Pierre Carchon had a lot of friends, powerful friends. For your own sake,
Forget what happened.
you got it. End of conversation. Good night.
Of course, right?
This should have been my big break, but I knew there was nowhere else to sell this story. If Ronnie wouldn't print it, nobody would.
We're doomed. What? Les Fonds.
Bonsoir, Collard.
Mademoiselle Collard, my name is Plantard. I need to talk to you about your story. Your Pierre Carchon story.
How did you know about that?
There are people out there, madame, who will be very upset by this story.
Oh, really? Well, it's their lucky day. It's been spiked.
Yes, I know. We must meet.
We must?
I have information relating to your costume killer stories. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., Café de la Chandelle Verte, Rue Alain Court. I shall be wearing a grey overcoat. You must talk to no one about this.
You can't tell me what to...
Tomorrow at 8. I'll be waiting.
People complain about newspaper articles all the time, but not usually before they're printed.
Yeah.
I was beginning to feel scared.
That's a little
This
creepy.
guy, Plantard. Could I trust him?
No.
Should I meet him or forget the whole business?
I don't know,
didn't
should
have
you?
an answer.
Well, Café de la Chandelle Verte the next morning.
I'd only been in Paris for a week, but already I'd fallen in love with the city. My latest discovery was a little cafe, La Chandelle Verte. I was pretty sure the waitress was taking a shine to me. That old Stobart charm, I guess. Little did I know my reverie was about to be so rudely interrupted.
Clowns. Clowns are never good. Huh? What? Thief! Oh, that doesn't look good. Whoa! Yeah, that's definitely not good. I'm having a bad day, man. Wow.
As I picked myself up, I was really angry. 1 minute I'm on vacation, the next minute some clown's blown me up. I knew right away what I was going to do. I was going to find that clown and bring him to justice. Because justice matters. Justice is up there with liberty. And equality. And, fraternity. After
Right.
all. That's why I'd studied law, wasn't it? Well, that and the money, of course.
Well, there we go, folks. Meet our new protagonist, George Stobart. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.